Welcome into Lancer Central. I'm your host, Sam Hovan, as we take a look at Longwood athletics. The fall sports are winding down, and Longwood women's soccer wrapped up the regular season as the 3rd seed. They will host the first round of the Big South Tournament on Saturday. The men's soccer team is in the midst of a battle for the playoffs with one conference match left. Plus, field hockey has locked up a playoff spot in the MAC, and they could get the 3rd seed with a win in their final match. And the cross-country team also is headed to the Big South Championship meet this weekend. Make sure you head to longwoodlancers.com for the most up-to-date scores, stats, and schedules. Even as the fall teams prepare for their playoff races, basketball is gearing up for the regular season. Today, we will take a closer look at the women's basketball program that has its sights set high.
I think this team has the opportunity to compete for a championship. You know, we returned 92% of our scoring, 8 returners, brought in 6 new players who we really think can help us elevate in the areas that we want to elevate the most, which of course is on the defensive side of the ball.
That group includes 3 players honored as all-conference selections last season, with Kyla McMakin and Akila Smith named first-team All-Big South, and Tredacia Smith tabbed as an honorable mention. That paved the way to a 3rd-place finish, a program best since joining the Big South, that culminated with a first-round bye and a trip to the conference semifinals. Yet when you talk to these players, they're not content to rest on past accomplishments.
We're more aware now. I think our focus is better. I think we all know what we're here for, what we're trying to do. So I think being on the same page is something that's better than last year.
That ability to be on the same page this early means that the coaching staff can branch out and build on the collective experience of what they've seen together.
Is when you have such a veteran team, just all the things they know. They already know so much of what we're teaching, so you can even elevate your teaching to another level of, oh, by the way, here's another read you could make, and here's another thing. So I think as players become juniors and seniors, you know, you're getting more into small detail adjustments.
It helps when you have players like Smith and McMakin. The duo both earned spots on the preseason all-conference team, and Smith was named to the Her Hoop Stats 2022 Becky Hammond Mid-Major Player of the Year preseason watch list after emerging as one of the top players in the Big South as a junior.
I mean, it's an honor, honestly, but I kind of like to keep a low profile because, I mean, there's more heights to reach.
You know, I think what it means, you know, it starts with the individual work that Kyla and Akila put in on a daily basis. You know, and people see those awards, they hope for those awards, they wish for them, and then there's the people who earn them that work and work and work for them. So it's a testament to the work those two have put in. I think it's a great nod from the coaches knowing how talented those two are, and they must be putting in the work. We joke a little bit that puts some pressure on us as coaches because we've got leading assist leader, leading scorer back, defensive player of the year, highest in blocks. Well, we better do a really good job as a coaching staff because we've got some great players, you know, with us. Each year we want to elevate, and this year's no different. So finished 3rd last year, preseason ranked 3rd. We want to finish higher than that.
This season, the Lancer women face a daunting non-conference schedule that features matchups at Maryland, at Iowa State, at Drake, and at Drexel before an 18-game conference slate. Their season opens at Maryland on November 9th. Now it is time to take a look at some of the top plays in the last few weeks with the latest edition of the Lancer Central Top 6. Beginning at number 6, we're going to start on the defensive side for Longwood men's soccer. Big Dan Aarons, he got honored on senior day, and the hustle by the center back for Longwood denies a great goal-scoring opportunity for Presbyterian. You see him standing there at 6'5". He does it all in the back for the Lancers over the course of the season, has really helped them be in a big fight in the playoffs for this Longwood side. They came into the weekend in 3rd in the conference standings. Just one last look, never gives up on the play. Number 5, let's move to Longwood field hockey. Rio Weber, Sophia Loescher, the senior connection is a thing of beauty. Longwood's penalty corners were masterful in this match against Ball State. Weber gets the assist and Loescher the tip in for the goal. That's a match that Longwood would wind up winning 5-1. A great win on senior day that with results later in the day helped them lock in that top 3 spot in conference potentially. Let's move to women's soccer. Senior day as well for the Lancer women. And Lane Fadley, you'll notice a trend. Seniors doing big things on senior day. Fadley, her first collegiate goal, a huge one in the second half for Longwood. We love to see it. Gets some time. Danielle Toon, another senior, plays it to her. Then Fadley chips the keeper from right outside the 18. Masterful touch. Absolutely marvelous. effort from Lane Fadley. Number 3, let's go to men's soccer again. Marcus Gronley, a senior, but this time it's a sophomore on the end of it. The initial effort on the corner kick, not there, but Mason Butcher delivers a strike to the back of the net. It winds up catching the goalkeeper's hands on the way in, but Butcher, boy, you can celebrate when you do something like that. Just an absolute missile from the center of the field. Mason Butcher gives Longwood the early 1-0 lead on senior day against Presbyterian. And his teammates, they love to see it too. That kind of goal gets you all fired up. Play number 2, going back to Longwood field hockey. Again, senior stepped up. This time it's Cami Toddy, grad student. You got to lurk around in front of the goal. Good things happen in front of the cage. Let me repeat that again. Good things happen in front of the cage. Cami Toddy delivers the opening goal against Ball State for the Lancers. That's a match that they would end up winning 5-1. A big conference win for Longwood. Really important in how this season has progressed for the Lancer women. And the final play, the top play in the top 6, back to women's soccer, once again against High Point. If at first you don't succeed, stay in front of the goal, and good things happen. And Madison Lockamy has done that to a T in her Longwood career. The grad student came back for this season, and Longwood has been one of the top units in the Big South, and she delivers inside the 6. A beautiful corner from Amanda Arnone, but then, again, persistence pays off. If at first it doesn't go in, we'll maybe take a touch and get another crack at it. And Madison Lockamy puts Longwood's second goal right after halftime, breathe new life into the Lancers. That'll do it for us here from the studio in French Hall. For our entire production team, I'm Sam Hovan, and we will see you on the next edition of Lancer Central.